Alright, gamers, modern gamers, welcome back to another Goblins League. We just did our first Goblins League in a long time with this list, and I'm gonna play the same one again. When it worked, it felt really good, and we lost to some unfortunate circumstances. Let's see what happens this time around. We are on the play against Fair MTG. I heard it's good to be on the play. One lander though. Sketchy. It's possible we need to add at least 20-second land. That looks good though. Like, the deck is really mana hungry, but as soon as you have your engine going on, you don't need that many lands, because with Prospector you can also just make a lot of mana. Why do I have to click? Why? Prospector, Mogwai, Marshall, shenanigans. When you already have a board, you can make more board. Opponent does the scamming, but only goes for rag event turn 1 on the draw. That's like the best thing that could happen for us. We can even just expert it, and I'm gonna do that right away. So they can't bolt our expert in response. Because it counts the number of goblins when the ability resolves. Like, didn't get griefed. Weren't even on the draw. Bowmasters is an okay card. But not like super scary, I think. We don't really draw cards. Like, we draw cards, but we don't draw cards. If you know what I am saying to you. And we have sneaky actual Splinter Twin, sorta. We don't have the oh man, look at this. I play my when it dies card, and then they have the Void Walker, so nothing of that happens. Anyway, if we draw either land or a Harbinger, we have the combo kill, and there is nothing Black-Red can do about it on our turn without mana. Choose blockers. No, thank you. So we actually have a lot of ways to win the game here. Mountain on top, and I think that's game. Does Void Walker stop the combo? That it doesn't, right? Right, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I could still put a thing on the stack even though the game was over. Turn 4 kill. Through some shenanigans. I like the way I sequenced it. They killed my not so relevant card, and I combo killed them by doing actual Splinter Twin, but a turn earlier than Splinter Twin would have, flashing it in end step. Well, it was my turn 3, so yeah. Splinter Twin-esque gaming. So scam. We don't really need much. We could play some graveyard hate if we liked, but on the draw it's like either they grief scam us turn 1 and we can't do that anyway, or it's not that bad usually. Maybe it is, but I don't think it is. And there is nothing that's really bad. Maybe the Fanatic is also good against the turn 1 Ragavan. I think I don't board anything. They can have what? This time we're not actually dying to Hidetsugu's consumes all, which is good. With Hardened Scales as the scariest card ever. Engineered Explosives is also not that good against us. Grief Scam turn 1 is of course hard because when we get our 1-drops taken out of our hand, we're really slow. So that is a way to just two vials, but Grief Scam could take away both. I'll keep this though. We'll see. They could also take both our creatures and leave us with only mana sources. Wonder how they would choose if they do the thing. Blood Crypt tapped gaming though. Do I say gaming too much? I like the word. Mountain. Your blood moons are ineffective now. I have basic mountain. Dorothy Void Walker. I hate that card. But I hate it less with goblins than with hardened scales. Let's go Ether Vial tap land. Hopefully we don't get our hand destroyed now, because once these vials are in business, or if they have engineered explosives, it's also really annoying. But, you know. I like that I usually play decks where this whole play your opponent's cards doesn't do much, and Blood Moon is also not good against us. Those are traits that most decks that I play share. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Well, I have the actual factual hero in my deck. I feel like you are losing that stare down. If that makes any sense. Alright, we can go for the combo again. But this time around they can leave up mana and disrupt it. I could also just go for a ringleader. We're not under a lot of pressure. But if they have no lightning bolt, fatal pushes, the combo is good. I feel like I want a ringleader. I love my ringleaders too much, maybe. Oh, bless me. Yeah, we're not dying very fast. Where is he? There we go. And just cast him next turn. And with the 2 vials, we can do a lot of stuff. Hopefully they don't die to engineered explosives, that would suck. I think... do I attempt to double block the goblin token? Definitely blocking with the echo card. Could just triple block. Yeah, let's block with all. I'm fine with losing 2 things, even though with the triple block it means they can leave the marshal. Okay. Should definitely leave the marshal because it has echo. And kill the other things that don't have echo, but... yeah. I'm gonna cast a Fury now or something. Another Fable. We're gonna eventually want to get rid of the reflection. It's crazy to me that these are not legendary. Like, if we take it too slow, the reflections get really annoying. Anyway, we get to do a lot of stuff because we're undisrupted. And with the Ether Vials, we can even do stuff against the potentially, like, Grief copy it on draw step thing. That's Stained Maya. I guess it's just cast Ringleader time, see what happens. This game is such a lame deck in my opinion. It kinda doesn't do anything except when it does... wow, amazing. Does something you really don't want to see. Oh my god, that was so good. Casually filling up to 7. The old way, not the fucking Wandering Beanstalk crap way. Anyway, that's sick. We could kill something now, but they do have the treasure anyway, so that means we're not really beating the reanimation card. So the Fable transforms. I think I just wanna kill the Fables. This card's a Thoughtseize and an Undying Evil. What's in your hand, like Furies or something? Let us put in the Harbinger and block with it, because it is a 2-1. That is the upside over Matron. Just get another expert when we deal with all their board. What are they gonna do? Just gonna get a Tron, I think. We have... Just draw that. They have 3 cards, like what's the worst that happens? Fury isn't even that bad. I'm gonna have to get rid of this Voidwalker eventually, or like win the race, which we definitely can do. Because 3 damage a turn is not a lot. I think we leave these for now. Could go, I think 4 and 3 maybe better. No more ringleader shenanigans. Man, I just love the grind. You can always go for some more in-your-face strategy, but I love the grind too much. Especially against decks that I know what to expect of. So... might just lead some rings again. Can we kill them? I think we can. With Sling-Gang and Pashalik Mons. Or just destroy their board that way. I think we do that. Sounds pretty good. Hopefully no lightning bolt from them. Do we have something? Where are we pausing here? Yeah, let's do the Mons thing. The card is so awesome. Oh no, they have the bolt. Sure, we can still do some stuff. Just sacrifice this. We can still kill both the things, and that leaves us in an amazing position. Because we have Prospector, the best mana dork in the history of mana dorks. Cast this. Ping that. Shoot that. Ping that. Could sacrifice more stuff, but that doesn't really make much sense right now. We're pretty much winning now. We could have also gone for a ringleader here to do more stuff, but like, yeah, one is just done. I don't know what the last card is, but probably some, I don't know, some Undying Evil, some Thoughtseize stuff that they have so many cards that don't do anything once they're behind. Of course, the deck's the best at getting ahead. Anyway, beats game match 1, that's awesome. Still probably one of our better matchups. This deck is like so, in its matchups and stuff, really similar to Hardened Scales, funnily enough. Anyway, see you next round. Oh, sorry, seems like I muted myself. On the draw against Tuesday the 3rd. 5 hands and a 3 and a 4 drop on the draw. No, thank you. Yep. That works. Do we get greedy and chip a land? I think we do. Really depends how the game plays out, what's better. I really have trauma from seeing any sort of white fetch land on the other side of the table. Why is this deck so rampant? Can I play one league without running into the 4 prismatic ending, 4 Leyland binding, 4 solitude deck? Ugh. Maybe we can find a way to beat it at one point in time, but it's so hard. I am gonna go for the thing. Do I? There is never a chance these decks don't have any removal spells. It's just like if they don't have any removal cards, but what else would be in their hand? Only Teferis and Omnathas. Even Teferi would bounce it. Let's just play the Marshal. I don't know. Maybe you should just go. You have no removal spell, and if you do, I concede the match, but that can't be the reality we live in, can it? That would be too sad. At least they didn't cast the Beanstalk card. Well, they had to get their Green Source tapped. They did end step even. Crazy. Not in response to my spell. Who are you? Not a real gamer. Man, part of me wants to concede the match and move on with my life. Watery Grave tapped, okay? So you're saying there's a chance? Still asks you twice. I was gonna cast Matron, but at this point I'm just gonna play the Ether Vial, I think. Opponent doesn't have up the Beanstalk. It's gotta be good for us, right? The card is crazy. Alright, we can go end step Matron, which plays around this at least prismatic ending, but not Solitude and Leyline binding. End step Snoop, I mean. And then on our turn, Matron for. What's his name? Bogart something, Harbinger. I don't know if we want to do that or just go for more value. That does sound kind of better to me. Opponent plays Watery Grave, so this is another 5-color Bring to Light type deck. Expert on top, we can just cast that, because we can. I think we do that and step still. Throw another Ether Vial. We could upkeep, put in Goblin Matron. You wanna shoot yourself? No. Like, I don't wanna draw a third Ether Vial. I like how they already do the Leyline binding thing. They're so scared of the combo. It's way better than making me get a Bogart and then doing it. Like, now I know to do something else. In my opinion, you can wait. Yeah, put this on 3 and then we can upkeep already, fetch a Goblin to not draw that Ether Vial that's still on top. I'm actually surprised our Ether Vial have made it until turn 4 of the game. No Leyline bindings. Alright, what do we want to do? Like, we could get Horde Master, but we don't have Sacrifice Outlet, which means it's just gonna get exiled. So maybe we just go second Matron, cast it, get Ringleader into hand. Oh, any better ideas? Alright, yeah. Sounds good to me. Prospector, nice, we can vial that in. Now Horde Master would actually be better. Tutor it here, but not play it. I think I want to get a Ringleader. Let's attack, see what happens. Because next turn we can vial in the Ringleader if the vial sticks around, and otherwise cast it off of Prospector maybe. So this game seems a little bit more doable, but they could next turn start doing some crazy Bring to Light shenanigans. Which is not as scary without Beanstalk out. It's not like take an extra turn, draw 2 cards, that is just fucking crazy. Alright, do we go Ringleader or Horde Master? Horde Master is a lot of pressure too with our board. But they can just remove it, but at least we get the trigger. I can't say no to Matron for Ringleader, I'm too old school for this. Maybe I'm too old school for Modern. Like, old man plays Modern and can't go with the times. But he's too juicy, like, look at him. He's so happy to just lead some rings, recruit some new goblins. Like, back in my day, Matron for Ringleader and the control deck would say GG. Today, maybe it's not like that anymore and you have to put up more pressure. But that's what we're here for today, to learn how to play Modern in the current, Goblins in the current age of Modern. That is 5 colors of mana, so they can, like, get the Tibalt out, Elish no on me. The card is cast, so we can see what they pick. It's probably Elish no again. Yeah, and then my whole Ringleader plan is seeming really bad. I'm so sad. So now we have to raise them, sorta. Need why do we have to run into the into the fucking Elish no decks? I'm so sad. Uptick this, we need a Sling Gang. Or a Pesh. Now, like, you can never kill this, it's so sad. But we have to just try to race it. Which we might. But if they have Omnath to gain more life back, then it's nope. Wish I had gotten Horde Master, that's really good against Elish Norn because death triggers still work at least. Man, this sucks. Like, they are dying currently, but they can probably wiggle out of it with my deck being totally shut off. What if you have nothing and they did play the land, so they don't have Omnath? But Solitude means another blocker and 2 creatures removed. We need Sling Gang or Peshalik and then we can still clutch it out, I think. With a 1 ring. No, those would still kill them on upkeep at least. Dude, I haven't seen Eldish Norn in ages. I guess people just don't get it against hardened scales, but still. Today we play against 2 or 3 of those already. And we need to draw one of these 3 cards. And Horde Master is also great. One of these 6, please. Everything else is kind of shut off. I don't need to put in the expert. Doesn't do anything. We can't really attack the player anyway. Says Vigilance, sure. Can always know on the 4-1. Of course. I guess we can attack the Ren and 6 down, because it would otherwise ping something dead anyway. This game's slipping away though. I mean, opponent does go to 5, but as soon as they find Omnath, it's just so over. We still have a chance to draw one of the ping cards, like that turn. But it do be slipping away. Land drop done for. Solitude also means exile 2 creatures and have a lifelinker out. So we're not really beating that. Fairy might be beatable. At 4. Can bounce your ring, I guess, but yeah. Kinda still dying to the board. Do we get it? Please say yes. Okay. Fuck, I hate the ring so much. Still 3 more looks at the friggin' Omnath if we don't find our pink card to kill them upkeep. It's such a... I don't know. I think it's really dumb card design, especially with the whole legend rule thing. Like, did it really have to... Somehow the counters should go on the player, not on the card. It would be so much more fair then. Because you get what you sign up for, but no, you can just cast another one. Guess now we play that because I put the vial on more than 2. Still sort of Omnath or die, I guess. But Omnath means play fetch land, gain 4, fetch in my turn, gain 4, and like how do I beat 12 life with against Elishnorn? I should just stop complaining, but it's just so dumb to play against this crap. They turn off your deck, and then they fog you and draw like 6 cards. And you don't even die to the ring because it's a dumb card. I'm sorry if I'm too whiny about all of this, but it just feels miserable to play against. Yeah, fetch land means gain 8 life. And lots of mana to like cast 2 solitudes. It's unbeatable. Beanstalk too. Should choke on the card advantage, but they don't. This time warp. Alrighty. I have seen enough. Ugh. Right, I'm bringing in all the Masked Vandals this time and all the Blood Moons. We'll see. We had some outs there. Didn't really get there, sadly. Maybe we should go even lower on the combo, but yeah, I think these are the worst in the matchup. I don't think Void Mirror is worth, just for evoke cards. Opponent's disconnected. Maybe they're restarting the client during the break. Is it possible? I'm going to keep this because it has cards that I can play. Like, dude, playing against Elishanor decks. Why? Can I get any other matchup? I'd rather play against Scam 5 times and them having turn 1 Grief Scam every single game than play against Elishanor one time. This is gonna at least need a removal spell immediately, I guess. Any prismatic ending on us? It's kind of cool flavor that Snoop reveals the card to everybody. Goblins don't operate in secret. Like, opponent also knows that we're drawing this card. Friggin' up the beanstalk. I think it's better to cast the War Marshal. Start making a board presence. And now we have cards in the graveyard. I can put them there for Masked Vandal. Can sacrifice end step so the token doesn't have summoning sickness. Because I'm not paying this echo. Okay, we have the Vandal. That is nice. And we can also Munitions Expert down the Planeswalker. I think the way to beat them, if there's any, is to undercut the card advantage. We could actually have done the spells first and then attack player. Because we do have now enough goblins that, yeah, I didn't need to check Ren and 6, that was kinda dumb. I still wanna kill it, so they can't do the whole land stuff. Right. Yeah. Could have attacked player for 3. Kinda missed that. Hopefully it's not gonna bite us in the ass. Didn't really expect the verdict, but they do everything to ruin my day. Just how it is. Alright, I guess we go for it. But 4 cards plus a draw step to find a Leyline Binding, Solitude, Prismatic Ending, the Very. The One Ring, I guess, kinda doesn't really do it, because you can make end step combo. Omnath, Fetchland. Yeah. Still miserable to play against. A Leyline Binding. I don't know why they have to do it upkeep. You can always wait if I actually do the thing. Like once I start activating, you can still exile it. But okay. Fine with me. It's still the case that as long as they don't have the card advantage engine going, we have chance with the stack. But still hard. But like if they 1-for-1 trade in a fair way, I like that. I just need to find the ring, another beanstalk. Yeah, Leshnoa and Bring to Light. Shit. They attacked me. That was quite interesting. Actually, now we can go for the combo again. Force out another removal spell, I guess. Probably has a Solitude. It kinda gets rid of both my creatures. I still think you have to make them have it. The attack sorta projects it. So maybe I shouldn't attack. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have attacked here. Still behind now either way. We had like an Ether Vial. I mean, we're drawing one, but if we had one earlier, it would have been in business, I guess. 13. Versus 35. Ringleader is not good here. But neither is Harbinger. Like now we're just running out of time. What do we wanna draw? It's pretty hard. Like, we need to sort of buy time and hope they don't find any rings. Slinging maybe, but doesn't help that much. It's pretty rough. Next turn, we have Vial on 1 and 4 mana. Yeah, let's go with the Sling Gang. Buys the most amount of time, but the opponent needs to just find a banger. If they can kill our thing here, we go to 6. Ugh, Beanstalk, there it is, and now play another Solitude, and I'm gonna concede, I think. Not beating that. Do they have Ephemerate too? Definitely blocking this, I guess, 2-1. Don't Beanstalk into Ring. It's like my nightmare. Now I wish I got a Vandal. Yeah, we're losing again. Should have conceded from the start, saving myself like half an hour of life. I got a pop-up that the opponent's waiting for me to respond, but that's not actually true because I pressed F6. Could have gained 1 life, I could have drained them for 1. No, no. Yeah, rubbing it in. This matchup is insane, I hate it. Up to next one, please not again. Okay, on the play versus Necroset. That's not amazing, but not a mulligan, I think. Why, good luck, have fun to you too, opponent. Bloodstained Maya Gaming. Okay, I was gonna say, what's a green-white fetch land? When I rated Rotpriest. Insane. One's playing Infect, spell combos, something like that. Prospect a bit late to the party. If we had him out, we could trade both our creatures for this, if it comes to that. Dryad Arbor, another Rotpriest. This is really scary. I'm just gonna say how it is. At least we have an answer. Not attacking me with your 1-2? Weird. Okay, MWM. Alright, so Prospector, War Marshal, sacrifice it, and trade Crater Maker for one of these. Right, Arbor. Yeah, I guess I'll do that right away. Because otherwise they might cast a lot of spells before it actually dies when they untap. Could have 0 mana cards like Gutshots, would be actually pretty good against us. Didn't do it yet though. This is just an Infect deck with Rotpriest. Okay, looks like there's also decks, probably not green-blue, but that are combo deck where this is the only source of Toxic 1. I just blocked that with 2 Goblin tokens. Only kills 1 token, right? I'm not missing. Also, they could have, okay. They could have Mutagenic Growth, 0 mana, pump spell. Alright, we go Matron and 2-die removal card for the Blighted Agent. Now the question is, do we play it right away? Or do we wait for them to make a move? I think we played right away since they obviously didn't have Mutagenic Growth. And actually 1 Mutagenic Growth wouldn't even save it. And on their turn they could have mana pump spells. Like usually against Infect you wanna wait for them to do the thing. You can just take 1 Infect and when they cast the pump spell you play your removals card. But since they don't have mana up now, I think it's better to cast that here. Let's see if they do have another threat, but at least it's a blockable one. I haven't played against Infect in ages, oh my god. Alright, let's play the Snoop. Then we have a kill next turn. Matron on top, but I can't, or I can play it, but I have to sacrifice something that's worth. I love goblins so much. Have I said that yet today? When they do their thing, they're just so awesome. I think it was right to go for a Fanatic here, because we don't have to sacrifice anything to cast him. And now I'm gonna wait. Like, I'll block the Glistener Elf. If they have something like 2 pump spells... Nah, let's still do it now, because say they have... I mean, there's no Berserk in Modern. What would a trample card be? I don't know. Or like some way to pump it in response to us. Like they play a thing. They play a pump spell, we ping it, and then they play another one. So the same difference now, I guess. Rotpriest. We just have to survive this turn, basically. I don't think the Infect deck runs game 1 interaction. Could be wrong, but... They have, Vines of the Vast Wood, which gives your creature sort of hexproof, but not really. It says it can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponent controls, even if you cast it on one of their cards. Which means... I don't think for our combo anything, but you can make it so your opponent... You can put it on a card your opponent controls and they can't target it then. Just to be sure, make it uncounterable. I don't know what they could run, probably not much. Nice. Opponent knows. Infect. Probably a fine matchup since we have a bunch of removal. Like Mog Fanatic was good and Crater Maker, we drew both of them. So Void Mirror counters the thing. Masked Vandal can kill Inkmoth Nexus, well, only if we have Ether Vial. Blood Moon can actually be good. Maybe not the best. We could trim some of the slower cards if we wanted to. Maybe take out a Ringleader for a Blood Moon. Yeah, I think most of the deck's pretty fine. We go as hard as we can on the combo and on the removal cards. Finally a non-Elish Nord matchup. People still play decks that rely on 1 toughness creatures to win the game. Crazy. This hand might die to Infect on an early turn. I think we need something faster on the draw against Infect. At least have a 1-drop, and this also has Expert and Prospector. Is it actually Metron to the bottom? Like, Mons is also really sick. Okay. Could work out. Glad I'm a legend. Okay, just a Hierarch. People still play 1 toughness creatures in Modern, that is insane. And I'm also doing it. Hierarch means you can just cast Ether Vial with no... If they played Glisten Elf, I might Mock Fanatic it. Infect can kill you on turn 2 if you do nothing. There's Scale Up, which makes for 1 mana, turns a creature into a 6/4. And then there's Ground thing. When you cast it during your main phase, it pumps a creature by 4. Or the other thing with Landfall, if you play the land, it pumps a creature by 4. So you can get to 10 Infect on turn 2. But they don't have any Infect threats yet, they attacked us for damage. We can pass, but I think we wanna just kill the Hierarchs. We could also be good to just wait and kill Infect cards, but somehow they have none. Alright, let's take away the mana. I mean, they could have multiple pump spells. But then we draw out the pump spells, I guess. I don't know why they fetch in response to this. Alright, 1 pump spell gone. I think you want to fetch in response to the triggered ability, actually, but we'll see. Forest. Ping that. They could have Vines. Royal Treatment. Target creature you control gains hexproof until end of turn. Create a Royal Roll token attached to that creature. What is that? +1/+1 is what one? A Royal Roll. But it's just a token enchantment aura. Cards are weird these days. Am I crazy in thinking that this is kind of weird? We don't have a 2-drop, so let's put in the 1-drop and then uptick. Land. Bogart. Yeah, let's play the Mons, I guess. Have to sack the Expert, but I think that's fine. We have some instant speed pinging available then. And a 2/2 blocker. This song is weird. Just played. Blue mana, Distortion Strike. Okay, are we gonna die to a Noble Hierarch? I think we don't respond to that. Scale up. They're going on the damage plus poison plan now. That's 8 damage. So we don't die. It's 10 damage. They could have that thing that I mentioned with the landfall. Didn't play land though. But they do have Distortion Strike coming back down, so we have to do something about that. Which we can, thankfully. But it has Ward 1. Crazy stuff is going on here. How funny is it that they're going after our life? Thankfully, when we ping, we also make mana, so we can pay for the ward. Yeah, Mogwam actually is kinda sick here. Shaligmons is such a cool card. It's the new age Goblin Sharpshooter. Royal Roll, gone. So the Distortion Strike is coming down. I think we have to kill every creature they have. Which we can, thankfully. What a good turn, oh my god. I found my new favorite matchup with Goblins. Goblins is more interaction than Scales. In Scales it's really only Ballista. And here you have a lot of cards and 2-door cards to find what you need. Just put a Ringleader on top. And opponent has no more creatures. So the Distortion Strike will fizzle. What a good turn! This is one of the reasons I love piloting this deck with Matron and Harbinger. You always have so many options, and finding the right line just feels amazing. I'm at 3 life, but I'm 8 Infect life. So I'm actually... I guess I'm dead to 2 pump spells, but we can still just kill... What, like, we just killed... Shaligmons just rules this game, it's so over. Draw 3. Fuck yeah. Can we kill the opponent here? Not quite, I guess. Wood Master Trigger, can I get a 1-drop? Okay, nice. Oh, that was so good. Shaligmons, dude, oh my god. 2 in 1, let's go. Please, more good matchups. Please. So, match 4. On the draw against Beethoven 515. With the old 2-lander Ether Vial draw. That's a lot less sketchy than the old 1-lander Ether Vial draw. I like this hand a lot. It's got a lot of stuff. We do have the 1 Kiki Chiki, so the Snoop Bogart combo is turned off. But I think that's okay. Urzas Mine. Well, against Tron, combo gaming's pretty good, but we shall see. On the draw, against Tron is scary anyway. They kept 7. They have Gigantha, which means no walking ballistas. They all mismatched Tron lands. No plays. Is it just natural Tron? Or is it some sort of non-Tron draw? Like, why would you keep 7, right? They must have the 3rd Tron piece. And then ruin my day with some shit. Like Khan Bridge or something. Which ruins our day. No, not quite as much as Hardened Scales, but it's still pretty bad. Well, Khan Bridge isn't good with 7 cards in hand. Those mismatched Tron lands. I love it. And we are facing the ring again, but at least no beanstalks, no solitudes. It's kind of awful, but here we are. I think it's beautiful. And you just have the ensnaring bridge from hand. Okay, I mean, we have answers to that, I guess. And for now they have 4 cards in hand. So could be worse, I guess. With Snoop too. Could play him right away and see if there's something on top. But maybe it's better to put him in end step. Like Tron doesn't really have instant speed stuff. So we might just Snoop combo next turn. Just play the Skirk. Actually, we can't do the full combo, right? But it's fat. Yeah, this is actually a situation where you definitely want second Kiki in the deck. But maybe we can still find a way to win. Expedition map. It's kind of a non-bow. They didn't even activate the ring, so bridge is active. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. The great creator. What the hell is this artwork? I only like original artworks. I hate every edgy additional artwork that cards have. I don't know why, but it's just what it is. I guess now they can get some engineered explosives too from Khan, the great pain in my ass. Yo, I can sacrifice this to ping something. Someone's really googling in the sideboard right now. How do I beat some prospecting boys with my Tron deck? Now we have to really see if we can clutch this out somehow. It's the funniest thing ever that they didn't activate Ring. At least to me, that's hilarious. Hey, Wire Might. What? But it's already shut down. Second Khan. Okay. The ring is a creature. Hey, Wire Might. Funny. So I'm going to draw this Smog Fanatic, which is not ideal. I could sacrifice something and put it in exile instead. Sad that I can't actually do the Snoop combo. I got rather dry land, I guess. But can also make mana with these. I guess the ultimate goal is somehow to get rid of the Karn to unlock the Ether Vial. but that seems kinda hard to do. We'd need Special Mons. Or like munitions expert, I guess. Really hard choice for me right now. I guess we just draw it. There's the land. I kinda wanted that. Fetch land's even good with Snoop when you see your top card. But now I kinda wanna find munitions expert. Trader maker kinda works too. So Snoop can now kill Karn or Bridge, that's kinda funny. It's amazing actually. And we can cast the Crater Maker from the exile zone. So do we not search? No, this is exile, no longer top of library. Might as well search too. Sadly no more black mana, so we can't munitions expert that. Well, the ring's indestructible anyway. You might want the Pershelic Mons. Put it on top, while it in, or while slinging in next turn and cast Pershelic. Hopefully they don't have like Ugin or Ulamog or something crazy like that. Oh wait, now we put it in exile, that was kinda dumb. But I wanted to get the Crater Maker into play. Okay, new plan. Just chill. Because we're not casting this now. That's fine. We don't need it really. But it would like now we're really slow. Expedition map, what, Blast Zone? Blast Zone's good though. Forest. Forest, okay. I was scared of Blast Zone, maybe they're not playing that anymore. Wait, can this still be played? Oh, until end of your next turn. Wow, we can still cast this on our turn. Fucking legendary goblins, dude. Goblins are amazing. I thought it was until your next end step. Which is totally different, of course. And you have 9 mana. Don't Ugin me. Liberated is fine. That's like not that scary. I guess taking away the vial is annoying. Oh, okay. That works for me. We exile the Ether Vial, that's good. Okay, we can't even attack the Liberated Dead, except if they have some sort of instant speed card like Dismember. Alright, land. War Chief. Very interesting. Can we just kill the opponent, attack for 7? Cast is not really enough fuel. I hope they don't. If they had a Dismember, they'd already have played it. Ah, I need to do this right. 3 damage at Karn. Void player. We exiled a bunch of lands. Where we're going, we don't need any lands. We still probably die to like Ugin. Do people still play Ugin? I don't know if there was a better line. There's so many lines. They sacrificed a lot of stuff for mana. They should definitely have taken away my Vial because I'm choked on mana. Kinda. Next turn we can put a Kiki Chiki into play and copy a Slingang and then it's probably GG. Interesting game against Tron. Had any Blast Zoners? Forest. No, they're just not playing that. Sylvan's Crying for Forest does not seem like a very interesting play to me. But what do I know? I'm just a Goblins player. There's another Liberated. 7 mana. I can't. Generous End. Sure, I'm not scared of Generous End. Tron's weird these days. Hey, why I might main deck Bridge. I think they played that from the deck. Alright, now you're just gonna die upkeep to my pinning. I am very sure about that. Just put this on 5 and put the Kiki Chiki into play, make another Slingang. And then cast another Slingang. Man, I love Goblins. Best deck in the world. Maybe besides Hardened Scales. Okay, can't ping the opponent, but... Tron on top. Probably not worth casting. Just ping the opponent dead in the upkeep. Because every goblin represents 2 damage. I don't know if they see that yet. We can go to 20 with the food. Does that mean we don't have enough? Yes, we kinda do. We can activate this and make 2 more. Well, no, but then we're not... Huh. We have 9. It's actually not enough. We have 9 goblins, but they can gain life with this food token. So we wait until they do something. Food tokens if they're alive right now. We'd have the 16, but we don't have the 19. Sure. One Ring is such a dumb card, but I feel like we're beating it. They need an Ugin. They do have 8 mana still. Like some sort of board wipe, Oblivion Stone, I guess. Do people not play those cards anymore? What is going on here? I think there was probably a line where we would have won earlier. This deck's almost more complicated than Hardened Scales. That's 8 mana. No, no, no! Don't do it! They went 5. Yeah. That's pretty bad. We get a lot of triggers, but the Vial is useless now. And I feel like all my win conditions are going away. Maybe I messed this game up. The food token was what did it. Dang it. What? Did I not click? I think we don't win this game. Is there any way we can make the comeback? I feel like no. Whatever. I think I screwed this game up. There must have been a better line somewhere. I think we want all these. Wow, we have a lot of stuff. Do we want all of that? Maybe the Vandals are a bit meh. Insane. What do you even take out here? That's hard. Expert can be good, but I think we have to, especially on the play lenient. The sideboard cards and maybe the Void Mirror is actually not that good. I mean, they have generous ends to find forests and stuff. Do we want them? Makes it awkward for them, but not like... doesn't really shut them down. Maybe we... it's really hard to say. Let's play them. There must have been a way to have more bodies down and actually win. This is a good hand. This is a turn 3 hand. Vile Snoop Matron is a turn 3 kill, right? No, it's turn 4. Without Harbinger. Because Vile will only be on 2 on our 3rd turn. They have the map. Definitely playing out the Snoop so we can draw the thing. Oh, it's actually on top, okay. I need a dismember. We're drawing Blood Moon, but we are searching here, so we're not drawing it. No dismember yet. Guess you can do it when I target the Boggart. At least this is easy to execute. Guess I make 2 stacks of 10. Maybe they don't know how the combo works. I mean, I guess it's possible I have both Sling Gangs in hand and I'm bluffing. So you can make me play it out, I'm not like mad about it. It's getting really laggy now. Any dismember us? Okay. They're really making me do it though. Okay, thanks for conceding, opponent. Yeah. Feels dirty to win like that. I usually don't play combo decks, but it's not really a combo deck, which is why I love it. I think I'll keep this. One of those sketchy Krizuan keeps where it might work out and we might just lose. But we have the sideboard card, we have the vial, and we have a combo piece. If we actually just draw lands, we have to kill still, like turn 4 or something. But Tron does Tron things before that. We would need 1 land in the first 2 cards to get the mirror down, that would be nice. Well, there it is. Because with the mirror, they can't do any turn 3 Tron shenanigans, which is actually pretty good. Green mana. So we have a match. Sylvan Zgaraying. But opponent, how do you cast your green card with 2 colorless lands? I like how the opponent F6s on my turns. Like, almost nobody ever does that, and I don't know why. Opponent's staring into the void. Let's see if they have forest. Or can't actually cast anything now. If I read that card correctly, if no colored mana is spent to cast a spell, that gets countered. So I have to be careful not to play an Ether Vial off of the first mana ability of, or generally off of K1 of Souls. They have no forest. That is good for us, because now we can hopefully win on our next turn. They could just slam Khan the Great Pain in my ass. That doesn't help though. I in response play Snoop. They need a forest or they're kind of shut down. Anything. Okay, Gigantha in hand. Yo, Void Mirror so good against Tron, holy shit. I've never done that before. That feels like they can't do anything now. It's literally just over. Oh my god. And we did draw a land, so we got really lucky, but the game be like that sometimes. Didn't make it uncounterable. Something to think about. So I'm so scared of misclicking. Get Kiki Chiki this time. And copy. You already know how it goes, opponent. You have no colored mana. Wanna concede for me? Come on. Here. What is this? GG's. Man, Void Mirror, dude. Nice. I gotta show the Discord because they told me Void Mirror's good against Tron, and it really is. Yo, 3-1. We're doing it. Positive record. Let's go. Gamers, here we are. Can we get the 4-1? We're on the play against Raging Machismo. Kind of a May draw. Opponent keeps 7, no companion. I'll keep it. It's not good, but it could get so much worse, I think. If we draw like a 2-drop, we're at least curving out, and there's many of those in the deck. Dude, that match against Tron was sick. They just could not beat the Void Mirror at all. Ah, Rockring Triumph, no! No! Shit, should have played the fetch land. I'll just take the 2 life. If they have Ren and 6 down tick, I can kill it in response. No, I'm not doing it. Why is the library so small? Wasn't it bigger earlier? Man, why are there so many Rockring Triumphs in the format? I fucking hate playing against this. I think we get the Horde Master. The cut's pretty good. Presents pressure and card advantage. And Indatha Triumph. Okay, is a plain stack. Interesting. Okay, just Lightning Bolt's my thing. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is not prismatic ending. Ugh. And my day is ruined here once again. Why they gotta print good cards? Can't they print bad cards? That's so rude. They knew what they were doing taking out my Prospector. I miss it already. Let's see if we can get something off the top here. Nope. I think I'll play the Expert instant speed. And then maybe Horde Master next turn. So much better though when there's a sacrifice outlet. Maybe I should have just played this, but... Ah! This is so disgusting. 1 mana, draw a card, exile anything. How should you beat this? You can't race it since they have 1 and 0 mana removals. You can't outgrind it. I'm just disgusted. And now the 0 mana and 1 mana removal spells draw a card. What is this timeline I'm living in? And they have another one. Ah. Yeah, can't drop. Ah, accidentally passed the turn. Wanted to get my tap land in. Stop getting rid of my sacrifice outlets. Alright. So you're saying there's sort of a chance? Probably not. They have the third 1-mana exile a thing, draw a card. Seriously, how? How do I play this that I have any sort of a chance? Crazy. Just concede. You're not gonna win. Like, this is not... What is the program I'm using to play it? Is it easy to get set up? Define easy. It's called Magic Online. You can download it from the official Magic the Gathering Online website. Like, it's the official thing. I've had this account forever, like more than 15 years. I don't know how to make an account these days. I think you have to pay a small amount of money and then get some free cards or something. Whatever. In fact, this is absolutely miserable. If this deck's running rampant, I might not play Modern for a bit. I don't know. I don't want to do this. I don't think the Void Mirror is good. It's only good against Evoke Elementals. Have I used any of the free ones? Little bit. But that was like 10 years ago. There's something called X-Mage, where you can play for free. But I have not tried out that one. I feel like, I don't know, maybe you should go for the combo and see if it works, but deck packs way too much removal for it. But the cool thing about Magic Online is that there's rental services where you can pay like, I don't know, $5 a week or something and then rent a deck. Play it for a week, see if you like it, and if not, just give it back. Try something else. That's really cool. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe try out X-Mage. I have no idea, but maybe it's good. I don't play any Commander, so no multiplayer for me. No idea. We are getting a creature in the graveyard, so we can do the Masked Vandal thing this time. That's something. What Mask is good too. But we just play the Matron. Good Matron for another Matron. Let's just do an attack, see if they want to do something. Can't be countered. What do you got to say about that for a color player? I think I'll just get another Matron, so I can decide next turn what I want to get. Don't know yet. I wish I... Wow, okay. I wish I had my Blood Moons against these decks, but can't really mulligan towards them. Opponent bolts a card that got me another card of the same kind. That's kind of funny. Do people play Lightning Bolt in their Beanstalk decks? Time Raveler. That's not scary. I mean, bounces my Vial, but it still just dies. Slinging Lieutenant. I guess I'll actually get Swamp in case I play Blood Moon. I want to get Slingang and Hordmaster going. So let's recast the Vial and maybe do Matron for Matron again. I guess if they play the Beanstalk thing, I want a Matron for the Vandal. Maybe I'll just get a Ringleader this time. Or another. Hard to say. Put up the pressure with 2 Hordmasters. That does seem good. I don't know. Yeah, Supreme Verdict. I guess that's not the worst. 1 ring. They go down kind of low though. But yep, surely gonna draw into the Omnath and ruin my day again. Let's see what happens here. This game could be winnable, depending what they have. We're pretty far ahead, but Supreme Verdict and it's kind of... Okay. But now... Can we get to 9 bodies? I mean, they could have Solitude too. They're drawing so many cards. We can get to 9 bodies, but then we lose our Slingang to Solitude. We would still need to clear the board though. It's probably worth. It's Solitude or dead. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We gotta make them lose the life too, I guess. Okay, Leyland Binding now. Still have 9 bodies, right? Should have let this resolve first, but I don't think it really matters. Can they somehow gain life instant speed? Or are they gonna die to the ring thing? Now you draw a card. You sure? Don't think it matters. Nice. It's possible to win games. But matches seems harder. I have my moon. That could be good. Can still cast rings. Fetches immediately. Nobody has ever done that before. Opponent is up to something. No good. Goblin, Ethervial. So we go Snoop, they go to kill it, we Blood Moon them hard. They need planes to do anything. Don't fetch planes. Okay. I did fetch Swamp earlier, so they should actually sorta expect it. This is my 10th match today. As usual, I played 2 leagues. And Magic Online is getting hella laggy. I had no planes. Don't fetch planes. Just don't do it. You don't want it. Dang it. That means they can still cast their removal spells. Leyland Binding is gonna cost 4. Which is what they can afford. So I can't cast black spells either. Which is a bit conspicuous. But they're probably gonna Leyline Binding this Blood Moon at some point. Didn't happen yet. You have a forest? That's not fair. Who plays forest? Who plays basic forest? Fury. Oh my god. Oh my god, I gave them the double red for the Fury. It's actually not possible to beat the stack, is it? Seems actually impossible. I mean, I could get a Snoop here and then... But I can't combo without black mana. That's kind of hilarious. Wordmaster, they just play any exile spell or edit. Could go in with ringleaders, maybe. Alright. Oh, I thought I had a land drop. Not casting second matron. Fairy bounces the Blood Moon, that's interesting. Should have gotten a Snoop then. Maybe they wouldn't have done it, but... They play Ring or Beanstalk, I'm gonna vandalize it. There it is. My card is so dumb. Ring is the same, even if you deal with it. They still already drew a card off of it. At least my things also generate board advantage when they do some stuff. No attacks. Not so furious after all, opponent. Yeah, definitely vandalizing here. That's why I have the card. Wanna solitude me? No. Well, his Blood Moon isn't even looking good. Can't even Blood Moon people anymore in 2023. What can you do? I'm very mad. Rennend 6. What man? They're gonna play Ringleader and Hordmaster and try to kill Ren in 6. Kinda bad against multiple removal cards. At least we draw some cards, hopefully. Let's just reveal all Blood Moons. Wait, they didn't make it uncounterable. They don't run counter magic, do they? Ay, no! Ah. Ay. Nice card advantage you got going there, Goblins player. Ugh. This is kinda not ideal because they can now exile the Hordmaster and I don't get any value off of it. But I want to get rid of the Ren in 6. Yeah. Ren in 6 I guess still dies, except if they have 2 Leyline bindings. Well, now they get to wipe my whole board. There was a line that could have worked out if they don't have 2 removal spells, as I said. And if they do have it, I really just lose everything, sorta. Okay, they didn't tick down on Matron, I guess. Like, against what they had, it would be a lot better to play Sling Gang and Hordmaster, because then I can at least sacrifice some stuff in response to the exile cards. I mean, maybe we find another Vandal. Fuck, do I hate Solitude. Absolutely miserable card. But I think I hate the card advantage cards even more. What is happening? Please use my mana. Oh my god. Oh, I had Goblin mana for my enchantment. Maybe. Well, it doesn't really matter because no matter how I sequence my things, gonna take 9. Then you can take 9 and say I need a top deck or I lose anyway. No matter how I sequence my things, they can exile either Hordmaster or Sling Gang before the other comes down, so I never really get the value anyway, right? So just like you have your stuff and okay, whatever. You just can't. But we get a chest. Nice 3-2 losing to the one deck we can't beat twice and beating everyone else. I guess it's a win, sorta. Dark tutelage. What the fuck? The card's so bad. Like, Dark Confident as an enchantment for 1 mana more. Like, really bad Phyrexian Arena. Or really good if your deck only consists of 0 mana cards. Embiggen. Target non-brushback creature. What? Which super type card when sub type it is? That's the most you can get out of this. Legendary artifact creature something. That's awesome. Never seen this before. The common. It's from Infinity. He said, can you play that in Constructed? Insane. That was fun, except the 2 matches that are not fun. I can't. It's impossible. Yeah, but all the other matches had some really cool lines on them. I still really love this deck. Alright, gamers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.